do some sketchy shit. Do-da, do-da, hope I get away with it. Oh, do-da, day.
Hey, I'm back anyway. Oh, let's just say I've had a hell of a month of February. See, my body tried to kill me 3 times.
I'm still fighting off a nasty cough from that flu that I got that Lindsay got over in a week, and it took me almost an entire month.
Yeah, well, I've still got some of that cough, but
Well, she was calling it the man flu because it hit me so hard, and I'm going, no, that's when you just milking it for pity. I'd get up and feel fine one day, get active, do a few chores. The next day, I could not breathe. I could not taste food.
that's COVID. That wasn't the flu. That was COVID.
Oh, well. And then the day after that, I'd be fine.
No, I ended up, it was COVID that I had, and I spent 2.5 weeks unconscious. Well, where is everybody?
I don't know. I expected maybe John would show up. I expected Carl and Donna would pop in briefly, but maybe the cats have already herded them to bed at 8 p.m. at their local time.
Yeah.
I can understand why Dawn isn't putting in an appearance because she and Ted have been running back and forth to different doctors almost every day.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I went to the doctor today for follow-up, and they went to take my blood, and it came out like syrup. Oh, yeah, they poked me in both arms. Oh, that's going to be pretty. That's going to be pretty tomorrow.
Oh, thank goodness I haven't had to undergo anything like that. Not for years, anyway.
No, I hate going to the doctor because every time I go to the doctor, they find something wrong with me.
That's like Uncle Carl's going to Saturday night going to talk about his another one of his psychology programs. Going to talk about personality tests and stuff like that, and I'm going, I can't take one of those. I'm afraid it'll determine that I don't have one. I mean, I already can't watch fashion shows because I know I have no sense of fashion.
I called my wife the other day because I just couldn't get out of bed. She got real snarky with me, so I just hung up on her. Turned around and called her back. I said, "Can I speak to number 7? Number 3 is just totally a bitch." Yeah, the 6 others blocked me.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Solidarity. You violated union rules.
I know you're a union man, but
Oh,
union I had to deal with. See, when you work with government,
Carl's here.
yeah, hey Carl. Well, when you work in government, see, the government has this nice thing about unions.
They hate them.
They hate them, and for the union to be recognized by the city, they can't strike.
Oh,
So what's the point?
pretty much, yeah.
So it got to the point that the union reps were snitching on people and getting them in trouble so they would join the union to get them off their back.
Like, that's going to work.
You know what that's called, don't you?
Stupidity.
Extortion.
Oh.
Yeah.
I knew there was a more formal term for it, but yeah.
And
I
Carl's
think
right.
stupidity covers it.
Yeah. Carl's right. The government unions are the worst. I never joined the union. And one of the reasons I didn't is if you joined the union, you had to pay into the union pension. You didn't get your city pension.
Oh. That's a twist I hadn't heard before.
Yeah.
Of course, never having worked for the city, I wouldn't have been familiar, but.
And then one story got in. 2 of the guys at work got in trouble. Yeah, they were wrong. They knew they were wrong. They went up and spoke to the superintendent, just the 2 guys. He said, and the superintendent told them, you got to be punished. He said, would you be happy with 3 days off? And they went, that'll work. The union rep found out they went up and got 3 days off. So he went up and argued for them. Got them a month.
With no pay?
With no pay.
3 days is one thing. A month is a whole different kettle of fish.
Yeah. Needless to say, they dropped the union just after that.
Uh-huh. Of course, I knew one guy at the factory. He got out of the union because the dues went up a nickel a month. I'm going, dude, just buy one less cheeseburger from McDonald's.
Well, shit. That's bad.
What?
There's a tour bus overturned on the strip in Vegas.
I begin to detect a dad joke.
No, it was on my phone here. Oh, this has got to be Babylon B. It was Elvis impersonators. Nobody's hurt, but they're all shook up.
Yeah. Uh, oh, Carl, that's weird. No, with ours, the people that didn't join the union didn't have to pay anything. They just didn't have union dues deducted from their paycheck, and they weren't allowed to vote in the elections for union officers. So they still got the same raises that the rest of us got. The union still negotiated for everybody in the workforce, whether they were in the union or not. Um, Now, we didn't have a union pension, but they did take a portion of the dues you paid in and set it aside to give to your family in case anything happened to you and your family was in a tight over funeral expenses. So when I retired, still alive, a couple of months later, I got a check for $2,000 from the union.
Hmm.
It was my share of the uh,
Hmm.
funeral expense fund.
Lord have
Of
mercy.
of course, you never got a refund. That money done been spent. Brand new 280Z.
Yeah, in my opinion, the unions, people get mad when I say this. Unions are extortionist. And it's good money. Why do you think the mob's involved with it?
Well, that's the thing. We needed that. The mafia has just as many lawyers as the French billionaires that run the company. So it was kind of a standoff.
Now, you really need to be worried when you got a union and the business is Sicilian owned.
Nope. Don't worry at all. Don't worry at all. Uh, no harm, no foul.
You're not even going to argue on that one, are you? Not going to say
Nope.
a word.
Nope.
Nope.
That just cuts out about half a dozen middlemen. That's all.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, we would have been on minimum wage forever if it hadn't been for us voting the union in. So I'm grateful for that. I didn't agree with all the policies that they tried to enact, but I was very glad that they uh, stood up to the company and said, "Look, you're not paying these people enough money for the work."
Mm. And thank you for that, Carl. Trust me, my body tried not to let me be.
Mm,
Yeah, that I was telling you, I ended up with COVID.
yeah,
It turned into pneumonia.
yeah. Now you've had the shots though, haven't you?
Yeah, I was supposed to.
Well, I got the paperwork that proved I had the original and the booster, and I think one other.
Mhm.
Uh,
Well, when your lungs fill up with all that crud from the COVID, and it gets pneumonia is basically infected bronchitis.
mm-hmm.
I coughed up almost a liter of junk out of my lungs.
I don't doubt it.
One of these full. I mean, that's my head. That's how big it is. It was up to about right there. Yeah, I wouldn't wish what I had on anybody. Well, maybe one or two, but not many.
Oh. Well, I had to go down to the barn today because it was a nice warm day. It wasn't raining. It wasn't minus 40. And I had rechargeable flashlight that I needed to charge up in the one of the security cameras that I haven't been able to mount the solar panel for yet because I've got to have Lindsay back there to make sure that the ladder doesn't fall over while I'm 12 feet off the ground. So I got it back in. I got the camera inside the barn when it's supposed to be mounted on the back of the barn with the solar panel up near the roof. Anyway, got all that stuff charged up. She wanted me to look for a box full of picture frames to get one particular picture frame that she needed to replace one that she'd bought that evidently a cat knocked it off the kitchen table before while she was painting the wall or something, and it got cracked. So she needed to replace it. So I found the one that she wanted, but I didn't find the box full of the rest of them. But then the barn is so full of stuff. I mean, I got a couple of sawhorses in there with some doorway trim on it being stained up. I had to quit that for the winter time. Now I can go back and finish it.
Dan, I got to ask you a serious question. Has she ever sent you out looking for something? You walked right in, saw it, looked at it for a few minutes, and knew all the work that was going to be involved having to do it, and you go back in and says, honey, I couldn't find it?
Nope. Because most of the time I can't find it anyway. I don't have to lie about it. I just go, I don't know where it's in a box somewhere, and I can't get to the boxes.
Oh, I have.
I got one of those Rubbermaid sheds. I have to get all the plywood and brand new half sheets of tin out of there, and I've got all my cast iron cookware that Lindsay won't let me use on the stove anymore because it's a glass top stove. And I'm just looking at the glass top stove and go, I don't know why I spend all this money when I can't use the damn thing. She's so deathly afraid of it getting scratched. Oh, but yeah, I've got, once I can get that little Rubbermaid shed, it's about the size of a closet. Once I can get that cleaned out and get one of the plastic shelf units in there from the barn, I can put all my cast iron stuff in it. That'll give me room to assemble a desk and put up some plywood on the wall studs so I can hang lights and stuff like that over the desk. Basically get the sawhorses back out of there for right now. They fold up. I mean, I can.
Yeah.
But I'm using them right now, so I can't fold them up.
Did you see that stove that I want?
No, I did not. Oh, yeah.
It's made in New Zealand. Take a
Oh,
guess. Take a guess how much that cost in American dollars.
I'd say the shipping alone would be about $5,000.
Before shipping, $15,500.
Seems about right.
It's all cast iron.
I know. I can see. I had a great aunt lived across the road from my dad's mother, and she spent all her life cooking on one just almost exactly like that, except hers didn't have any glass in the um, oven or in the fire door.
When you order it, there's an 8-week build process.
Oh, they make it after you order it.
Yeah.
That is nice.
And then it's all seasoned and everything when you get it.
Yeah. For that kind of money, it better be.
I try to figure some way to make it propane
Oh yeah.
or gas, but where you
Uh,
could put wood in it.
ooh, multi-fuel is going to be a little bit more difficult. Even if you were 20, Carl. Even if you were 20.
Yeah.
Uh,
But I guarantee you, whatever came off of it, once you learned how to use it,
yeah.
that food would be unreal.
Mm-hmm. Well, you've seen the photographs and the little video I did of the little bitty one that I've got outside.
Yeah. I'll tell you. You know why America has an iron deficiency? Because we quit using cast iron.
Yeah. Using aluminum all the time.
Yeah. Probably why we got so much dementia now.
Mm-hmm.
We've already proven aluminum is one of the factors for dementia.
Of course, I'll never have an iron deficiency in my life. We've got to have 4 filters in the water line just to keep a glass of water from rusting on the countertop overnight. Oh.
That's
But that
also
well water tastes good, though.
That's also that Georgia red clay that it's got to come through.
Exactly right. That's
I
the reason
found
that Georgia clay is red. It's iron oxide red.
yeah. I found a new guilty pleasure on YouTube.
Uh-oh.
Bushcraft houses.
Oh,
You know, where they go up and they they dig a hole in the ground and then build a house in the hole.
yeah, I've seen several of those. Most of the time, it's a little Asian girl doing it.
No, this is a Russian guy.
Okay.
He built one. I love it. The firebox is at the front of the cabin,
Mm-hmm.
but inside the firebox, it doesn't go all the way to the top. It goes over, and then running the length of the cabin on the floor is this stone box that he puts over his bed over, and then the chimney is on the backside.
Yeah.
I went, now that's a smart idea.
Yeah.
There's your heat.
I knew that when you were describing it. Yeah. It's radiant heat, natural radiant heat. All you got to do is wake up and throw
Throw
another
another
log on the fire. Yeah.
throw another log in the firebox and keep going. Roll back over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
My
that's that. The way he
my
built it, was cool as hell. He built the chimney first,
yeah.
but the chimney, he took a log and stuck in where it would turn up, looked like he was building the firebox. And he stuck a log down in and built the chimney around the log till he got all the way up, and then he pulled the log out.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's old fashioned brickwork there.
Yeah. And then he did the across the cabin the same way, then pulled it out. And then he built the firebox around. Then he built the house around the firebox.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going, no, that's pretty damn smart right there.
Yeah, really. If you've got a good enough draft coming up out of the firebox, that smoke will and the heat will follow that pipe.
And then heat your cabin.
Yeah, exactly. My grandmother, my dad's mother, had wood burning, coal burning stove in well, basically her bedroom. There's only like 4 rooms to the entire house, and the stovepipe ran up through the roof. I think there was one right angle thing on it so that you could clean some of the soot out from just standing next to the stove when it wasn't lit.
Yeah.
And then you'd have to get a chimney sweep to do the rest of it. But the stovepipe put out as much heat as the stove did. If she'd had a ceiling fan, that place would have been unbearably hot, pushing all the heat down from the
Yeah.
ceiling.
And then I watched some of them that build their bushcraft, and I'm thinking, why did you build that bedroom up there? Now I know why they put their beds in the loft.
Heat rises.
Yeah. Of course, some of those things, some of them that they built, the heat rises and goes straight through the roof.
Depends on what the roof's made out of and everything else. Yeah. I knew one guy back when I was in college. He his family was pretty well off. He didn't just rent one of those big old fashioned high ceiling houses near campus. He bought the house outright. And then he and his fiance put in a loft bed. I think the place had gas heating instead of a fireplace. So, but all the gas radiators were down near the floor. So the heat was going to go up anyway. So he just built a loft bed. I mean, basically, they had 8 foot below the bed and a staircase going up and about 6 foot over the bed.
Yeah.
You're not going to sit up and bump your head on the ceiling. You might scrape your knuckles if you stretch, but
yeah, my parents had one of them campers that had one of the loft beds, and they put me up on the top bunk. I slept good. Of course, I woke up with knots on my head, but I slept pretty good.
yeah. Oh.
I'd sit up, knock myself out, and go back to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they've got a new thing in my county. They're trying to make RVs and campers and things in people's yards illegal.
Oh, to live in?
No, if you got an RV and you got it parked in your driveway, the compliance officer will come by and tell you you've got to sell the damn thing or park it off your property someplace else. You can't have it.
That ain't gonna go over too well. Not out where you live.
Oh no, no. There are people, and well, they've already made it illegal to move mobile homes into the county. There's a grandfather clause for trailers that were already established when they made the law.
Yeah.
They can't touch, but they'll try and property tax you out of existence. Mr. Bachman is here.
There's a Joe.
Howdy.
Hey,
Howdy, howdy.
But yeah, if you go out and buy you a new RV, you've got to go to the next county and put it in a chain link fence enclosure and pay like you were paying for a storage building. You can't have it in this county.
Mm,
I know.
there's some property rights involved there.
I think they're just trying to figure out how they can tax you for having a second home on your property if you got an RV. But trouble is, a lot of the people in this county that already have RVs have more money than the entire county government put together.
Yeah. And the RVs they got aren't 35, 40 years old either.
Well, some of them might be, but they're as big as a Greyhound. So,
we were, where were we? We were coming down. Oh, we were on 75 coming back home. No, 153. And Donna goes, about how much do you think that cost to set them back? She said $1 million. It was a fifth wheel with what looked like maybe a 2024, 2025 Dodge Ram diesel.
yeah.
Cummins. I said, no, the camper probably set them back 125. The truck probably 90.
Yeah.
The big RVs now, they're not. I mean, they're freaking rolling luxury homes.
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially the ones that you park them in an RV park.
Slide outs.
They've got the slide out, so they just expand. So you wind up with a 20 by 20 foot living room.
Yeah.
On a what are RVs usually 14 feet wide or 12?
8 feet wide. Yeah. Anything over 8, you have to have a special permit to move.
Oh, okay.
But they'll expand out 8 feet, 16.
Yeah, really. I mean, you've got the slide outs on both sides for the living room. Then the master bedroom has a slide out on one side.
Yeah. Some of them even have a ramp on the back that folds down and it has these little legs that fold out and then little rails that pop up and little awning goes out with a zipper and you got a screened in back porch.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Or that ramp can go all the way down and you can load your car or motorcycles in there.
Or use it for wheelchair accessibility. Be a little bit steep, but
Well, it's a pain in the ass to lower the ramp all the way. No, the ramp lowers to where it's flat on the ground. You just
okay. Then it lifts up like a delivery truck.
yeah, but big enough to put a car on. I think Joe's seen a few of those go up and down the road.
Nice work if you can get it. Oh, let me go to the beer fridge here for a second.
So how you doing, Mr. B?
I'm doing pretty good. You seem to be doing better.
Yeah, well, my body tried to kill me.
Yeah,
Had a blood pressure issue, which is why I just disappeared. For some reason, 243 over 135 tends to freak the people out in the emergency room.
That's just a touch on the high side.
Yeah.
That's just a couple points above normal.
Yeah. And then I got COVID.
Oh, Jesus.
Again.
Again. And then it turned into pneumonia.
Good God.
Yeah, like I said, my body tried to kill me 3 times.
Right.
Joe Dog, I would not want to be your insurance agent. They'd be drowning in paperwork.
No shit.
Not that you filed, that they're trying to figure out how they can get more money out of you.
Well, that's one of the good things about government health insurance that you pay for.
Yeah.
Of course, when I went to the emergency room, I used my Medicare.
Yeah.
Not Medicaid, Medicare.
Yeah. Lindsay's looking for a doctor's office in this county that will take Medicare. She wants to start having annual checkups and things like that.
Of course, Joe, I told Dan I don't like going to the doctor. Every time I go to the doctor, they find something wrong with me.
Mm.
Something that I didn't go to the doctor for.
Well, I'm not paying for that. I didn't tell you to look for it. Carl, that's a good question. A lot of doctors do take Medicare, but there are established clinics around here that aren't taking new patients.
So what Carl said pays for more than work insurance paid. So what I do is I use my Medicare as my primary, my Blue Cross as my secondary. That way I don't have these $5,000 medical bills.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we have a doctor's office where I worked. We had our own health clinic. No copays.
That's nice.
Yeah. Any health maintenance drug like blood pressure medication, Donna's seizure medications and all that, it's free.
Mm.
Yeah, that's where they get you on insurance or on medical bills is the freaking pharmacy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Joe, you missed the breaking news. Bus overturned in Las Vegas, tour bus.
Okay.
Nobody was hurt, but they were all Elvis impersonators, and they're all shook up.
Should have fucking stayed upstairs.
I'm just glad Kiri's not here.
But you got to admit, that is a good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah, but there's only so many times you can be joked off and not get tired of it.
Uh,
Oh, Lindsay is really upset about her Medicare.
what'd they do?
Started taking it out of the Social Security like
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
So she went from $1,200 a month to I think she's paying as much for her Medicare as I'm paying for mine. So 900, and we got taxes taken out as well.
Yeah.
So she's making do with about $800 a month. She goes, I was getting more than that when you were working.
Mm.
Yeah, that's because I was making $400 a week.
Yeah. Well, you know who brought that in, don't you?
No.
Biden. That was one of Biden's ways to prop up Medicare. Well, hell, let them pay for it.
I thought we'd been paying for it all of our lives.
Mm.
Speaking of bills, going through and paying mine right now.
Yeah, I've got an automobile insurance company that's decided that they're going to go with combining all the vehicles that a single family has into one ginormous bill every 6 months. And I'm looking at it and I'm going,
Are they giving you a discount on any of it?
oh yeah. There's discounts on it. There is. We haven't made any claims in a long time. So trouble is, I just bought the new truck. I just bought her the new Toyota. The only vehicle that's in a damn near eligible for an antique license plate is the van, and that won't be long. No, that won't be long. What is the time frame for antique vehicle? 20 years?
Used to be 25. It's 40 now.
Oh well, I'll never get there. There's no way I can keep a Kia van running for 40 years.
Yeah,
This is a 2006. It's already 20 years old. I don't think it's going to still be on the road in 2046.
Yeah, they're doing their best to try to get the older cars off the road.
Yeah.
Of course, even if I was able to keep the van running until 2046, I don't think they'd be giving me a driver's license at age 90. They'd find some way to keep me from driving.
Yeah, I broke the news to my dad that when he gets his driver's license renewed, I said, "You know, you're going to have to take a driver's test, don't you?" No, I said, "Yeah." That's nationwide now.
Oh, it is.
Starts at 85.
Oh, okay. I don't have to worry about it for a couple of weeks.
Wow. But I think at 80, it's every 2 years. And at 85, it's every year. And I dread when that day comes.
Oh, the day I dread is when my brother and sister it decides it's time to take Mama's car keys away. I plan to visit England that year for as long as I can afford. I don't even want to be in the same country.
That's the way I'm feeling about my dad. I love him to death. But, I mean, this is a man that calls me sometimes and says, "Can you reserve me a hotel room?" Yeah. Where you at? Oklahoma.
Just decided to head on out to Oklahoma, huh?
Yeah. Try the casinos out there.
If it'd been my dad, I'd just go, that must be one hell of a bird dog. That's about the only thing he can go out of state to try and buy.
Mm. Oh. Watching something the other day and they were talking about how big Texas is.
Yeah.
If somebody in Austin wants to go to Houston, it would be like me or you trying to go to Houston. It's nearly the same mileage.
Yeah, Texas is one of those states where, you can travel for 15 hours and still be in Texas.
Yeah.
And you could watch your dog run away for 3 days.
Yeah. I've actually done that not watched my dog, but driven across Texas a couple of times.
Did you ever get to the point, am I still in Texas?
No, I expected it. I mean, the annoying part was that I was driving a U-Haul van, moving Lindsay's oldest daughter from New Mexico to spend a few months here before she relocated to her own place, and we were hoping it would be nearby, but she wound up in
Virginia?
Hampton, Virginia.
Yeah.
And her boyfriend at the time decided we were going to drive 8 hours, maybe 6 hours, get a motel room, spend the rest of the night there, sleep, and get started early in the next morning. I just looked at him and go, children. Not only did I have to totally unload the moving van and Tetris the load back in so that we could get all of her stuff in. I had room for the grand piano. Well, not upright piano, but wasn't no way I was going to try and lift it. And I knew better than to see if I could get her boyfriend to take his hands out of his pockets. He'd never worked a day in his life. Still hasn't. Anyway, yeah. I got the truck loaded. We took off. Turns out we were just ahead of a blizzard.
So you were chased across Texas.
I was chased across Texas by a big snowstorm. I had run the numbers through the computer, through different map programs. I knew I could make the whole trip in 24 hours from New Mexico to call it Athens. It's close enough. In 24 hours. I figure drive 12, sleep for 6 or 8, drive another 12, it'd be done. It took us 4 days because they wanted to stop and be in a motel. And of course, the boy did pay for supper most of the time. He all the restaurants we had to stop at. Of course, if it was roadside, it always had to be Chick-fil-A because that's the only restaurant he likes.
Jesus chicken. Well, at least you didn't eat Chick-fil-A on Sunday.
Thank God. No, but that's when I found out that without the sauce, Chick-fil-A tastes pretty much like the cardboard box it comes in. Kind of like the cheap college pizza places.
Yeah.
You can't really tell if you're eating the pizza or the box that it came in.
Yeah, well, somebody leaked the secret to Chick-fil-A's brining process.
It's just pickle juice, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all it is.
Do what?
I was going to say, I think that's all it is. It's just pickle juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very disappointed the first time I had Chick-fil-A because, chicken is supposed to have a flavor.
Yeah, it tastes like rattlesnake.
I wouldn't know that, but
or gator tail.
It's supposed to taste like Granny cooked it in the kitchen on a cast iron stove is what I'm getting at.
But you get what I was saying. Oh.
In the Smoky Mountains, the 7 herbs and spices were known to several more people than just the Colonel.
Yeah. Oh, did you ever see the fat electrician's story of Colonel Sanders?
Oh yeah. I try every time I see him come up on YouTube. If he's got a new video, I'll sit and watch it. But the trouble with that is, I've got to see 40 or 50 other people reacting to that video.
Yeah,
because some of them are cooking stuff on their own, and I subscribe to the channel, and some of them are just so outrageous I want to watch and see what they say anyway. But I'll wait and catch them later on after I've had time to recover from his jokes.
I get he would make a great history teacher.
He has been told that many, many times. And he would have loved to have done it, except he was, what was it? Medical corpsman.
Yeah. I love his story about the old bastards.
Yes, I saw those.
Yep.
Japanese wouldn't surrender to them.
Nope.
If I don't
Do you blame
stick,
them? They had the least prisoners of war taken.
if you come across a body, if it don't stink, stick them.
Take off and nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. Oh Lord!
Yeah,
same philosophy, just a little bit boiled down.
Could you imagine sending a bunch of old guys into battle now?
I can pretty much see it. Yeah, it'd work out just about the same way. I'm tired of this shit. You're interrupting my nap. Pow!
Yep.
That's where I was going. Wait a minute. All right. Everybody just unload in that direction. It's nap time. Exactly, Carl.
Exactly, Carl. And don't tell me that's what my spare canteen is for.
Right.
Oh, one of the things that came in the Army surplus box was one of those um, plastic, I think it's a 2-quart canteen. And Lindsay's going, we're definitely going to have to sterilize the inside of that thing. We don't know who's used it or what. And I'm going, honey, it's probably never been issued.
I'd still run bleach through it about 4 or 5 times.
Oh, I intend to.
And then rinse it out good.
I might even go so far as to drop a few extra water purification tablets in it and just let it sit for a few days. That's after the bleach.
No, that's where you get the pool chlorine.
Oh, the pool? Yeah. I may even still have a container of those things if they haven't drawn moisture in one of the sheds. Then again, we probably got rid of all the pool stuff when we got rid of the pool.
There's one of them that's an oxidizer, one of the pool chemicals.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Corporal Kelly's used that with a couple of other things to spontaneously start a fire.
Yeah. You have to show ID to buy the stuff now.
Not surprised. Hell, how many old farmers you think I know that get pissed off because they got to show an ID to buy ammonium nitrate?
Yeah. Could you imagine your credit card statement showing you bought 50 pounds of this stuff and 500 pounds of ammonium nitrate?
No, but I can imagine the FBI showing up within 2 days. Oh,
and don't buy cash, because then the store security footage will zoom in and get your license plate. Especially if you buy Sudafed. They're harder on people buying Sudafed than they are ammonium nitrate.
Was not because of the Sudafed, it's because of the cash. It's not as easily traceable. About the only time I spend cash anymore is if I go to a fast food joint or a restaurant. Maybe if I go to a Golden Pantry and buy beer so I can get change to go to the landfill, pay for my trash bags that I want to throw away.
Yeah, landfills now are, the city's done everything now. The city up here, you can't pay any of your taxes, fees, or anything with cash.
Our landfill won't take anything but cash. They do not. They have not advanced to the card reader stage.
Yeah, well, it won't be long before they'll be going to it.
It'll have to be like the new roundabout. It'll have to be something the state decides is necessary and forces them to do.
Yeah, well, it's already on the books that'll, local governments are going to start having to go cashless.
Well,
now you can write a check or credit card, but they won't take cash. They say it's for your protection and to eliminate the possibility of embezzlement.
Well, that is a very interesting statement because one of the county commissioners is still serving time for embezzling county funds. Of course, one of the cops is still serving time for killing her boyfriend and putting him in a barrel full of concrete out in the woods. That gives you an idea of the level of confidence I have in county officials around here.
Hmm.
Of course,
Hey,
there's one guy that nobody seems to like very much, and he's a friend of Lindsay's. He goes to the church, same church. I think he's one of the deacons. He's just one of the richest people in the county. He keeps seeing these historic homes that somebody wants to buy and tear down and start putting up McMansions. He'll buy the house, cash up front, have it totally restored, and then rent it out to somebody at a reasonable rate.
Hmm. Have you seen the videos of it's this girl, she's got just almost jet black curly hair, big teddy bear brown eyes, but she does like three different characters. There's her, then something, and then the kid, and supposedly a kid in a unicorn onesie.
Yes.
She just released one the other day. She says, "I'm sorry, guys, I got to go. I can't make a video. My friend just called. They found her husband floating in the lake. She's putting gloves on and all that." And she goes,
That one.
"That's not where I left him."
Nowadays, that's a dangerous joke to make.
Yeah. She's like, "I don't know how he got there. That's not where I left him."
He's supposed to be on the other side of the damn mountain.
Oh.
Mm. Oh, arthritis kicking in. Weather must be changing again. So no, I didn't do that much work today.
Yeah. Hey, the wife walking around upstairs. She just got home.
About that. That one just.
There's a question for you, Joe Dog.
Carl. I just got to working on it again today. All my vendors that have applied have been sent an invoice. One's already been paid.
Another one will be next week.
Yeah. But
Just
I gave
have to wait on payday.
Yeah. But I gave everybody to May 1st to pay. And I know some of them will wait till May 1st to pay.
Yeah. Just
But
like
you saw an email, I said, that way you can work on your taxes, get all that paid, and give you enough time to build up a little bit to pay.
I still haven't finished downloading and printing all my tax reports from the different bank accounts and stuff. Matter of fact, I'll have to go back through the whole pile that I've already gotten and see which ones I've already got done that I don't have to repeat. Oh, the weirdest damn thing.
Wasn't me.
No, the factory sent me a W-2 this year.
Not a 1099.
Nope. They sent me a W-2. After the
Okay.
after the taxes were paid, it was $3.20 something cents. And I'm going, what paperwork did y'all screw up that you still owed me $5? I mean, I've been retired for a couple of years now.
Well, you did work those first few days of the month.
In 2024,
Oh, okay.
I'm going, is this some profit share or something else that y'all well, no, it wouldn't have been a profit share. It would have been some kind of a bonus check or something that they waited to the end of 2025 to go ahead and send out. I'm going, I can't even buy a newspaper for $3.20. I mean, why is there a W-2 on it? This is aggressive accounting. This is assault accounting. Oh, I know I've got.
I think what that was just one last as you went out the door.
Believe me, that happened, but it was on my part, not theirs. I told them if they needed a consultant to help with a computer program that I've been, I'd written all the spreadsheets for, $1,000 an hour, 6-hour minimum. Give me a call. They haven't called. Ran into one of the new plant managers. I believe it was at was either the Walmart in Banks Crossing or the Walmart in Athens East Side. And he recognized the Certainty logo on the jacket I was wearing and came up to introduce himself, asked my name. I told him. He said, "Oh, I've heard of you." I'm going, they can't prove none of it in court.
Oh, well, good night, Carl.
Have a good night, Carl.
Good night, Carl.
Oh.
The only reason the cat or the dog is not telling me it's time to go to bed, knowing full well that's not going to work, is because they haven't figured out how to turn the doorknob to open the door yet. And the dog's the only one that can actually reach.
Our cats know how a doorknob works. Because you go walking down the hallway and they'll stop at a door and they'll reach up and meow at you and reach for the doorknob and look at you and tap the doorknob like it don't work. Help.
That's why I'm glad we don't have the British door handles, which are just a lever to pull down.
Yeah. Yeah, Donna wanted to get those for the house, and I said, "Honey, we got cats and dogs. No."
No door would ever be closed for as long as you wanted it to be closed.
Well, we took Daisy to Halicon, her semi-service dog.
Yeah.
Left her in the room. We thought, well, she's pretty good dog. She won't pee or poop in the floor. All of a sudden, here she comes wandering through the consuite.
Pull the damn door latch down.
Yeah. Open the door.
Probably wanting your room key card to be able to get back in.
Left us a pile just outside the door in the grass. I'm going, okay. Well, she knows how to go out. She can let herself out. Now, if we should just teach her how to let herself back in.
Exactly.
And I don't dare teach the Huskies that. Huskies are too damn smart.
Well, yeah.
We had some, like this slide for the granddaughter. They drug it down to the side of the fence, climbed up on it to jump over the fence.
Typical.
It's like we're trying to figure out how the hell did they get over the electric fence? We walked around the yard and I saw that and I went, you fucking mutts. That's too smart, isn't it?
Yeah. That's like the Dobermans in the Remo Williams movie. Being able to pull the fire escape ladder down.
What was that movie about the Dobermans that would rob banks?
Oh, I know which one you're talking about, but the name is not coming to mind.
This guy trained, what was it? 4 or 5 Dobermans go in and rob a bank.
Not familiar with that one.
I think it was a Disney movie, wasn't it?
I don't know if it was a Disney movie or what it was, but yeah. One dog would hop up on the counter with a note in his mouth and drop the note. 2 dogs would, snarl and growl at the people to keep them, back. And then the other 2 would hop up on the counter wearing those saddlebags to put the money in.
Huh.
I'm sitting there going, I know dogs that could do that.
Uh-huh. There was a YouTube video about one, I think it was a German Shepherd, had been with its owner to this little restaurant with not a drive-through window, but a walk-up window, and saw when the people would give little green pieces of paper to the people inside the building, they'd get food back. So the dog started coming up to the counter, putting their paws up on it and dropping a leaf on the counter, and the restaurant started feeding the dog. Go, hey, this is legal tender for dog. This dog.
Well, you've heard the stories of dogs that used to work at full service gas stations.
Mm-hmm.
They would, over on the self-service side, if somebody would pull in, the dog would go up and just sit down and watch them. Like, okay, if you tried to get back in the car, it would growl at you. Wouldn't let you get back in the car.
Had to go pay.
No. You paid the dog. The dog would run inside. The guy would, knew how much, could tell whatever.
Yeah.
And give him the change. The dog would run back out and give the person their change.
Yeah, good luck getting them to check the oil for you.
Yeah. Honestly, I wish we could bring back full service gas stations.
Oh, isn't there one state where it's illegal for you to pump
New
your own
Jersey.
gas? New
New
Jersey.
Jersey.
I think Oregon also, isn't it?
I don't
They
know. Never been
used
to
to be.
Oregon.
Used to be.
Oh,
It
they
was.
changed that law.
It was a big deal that people. But yeah, I wish they would bring back full service gas stations, and I guarantee you, cars would be in a lot better shape.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
wasn't it also New Jersey where you couldn't buy like just a 6-pack of beer or a 12-pack of beer? You had to go to a
liquor store.
vendor. Yeah, you had to go to a vendor and buy an entire case.
I didn't know it was, but there's some states that you have to go to a alcohol store and it's owned by the state.
Yep.
Is Indiana that way?
No.
Oh, one of the last times we were able to go to a family reunion before my back started giving me trouble and I couldn't drive 6 hours anymore. We got a less expensive motel room down the hill from the big expensive one that mom and dad liked so much. And there was Dollar General right next door to it and a liquor store across the street. And I walked into Dollar General and then I'm looking around, I'm going, this Dollar General sells beer and wine. You don't see that in Georgia. Not often. I've never seen it. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. It's just I'm Dollar General down here needs to up their game a little bit.
There are church groups that now do not go to Dollar General because they sell beer.
Good. Let them be miserable. Beer is proof that God loves us and he wants us to be happy.
Hey, do you know why the Pilgrims landed at Plymouth Rock? Serious. This is no joke. This is serious. They ran out of beer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've actually heard that.
Was much more sanitary and safer than the water that it brought in barrels from England.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They had to go ashore to make beer.
Going back to vehicles, the wife finally got a phone call on her vehicle. They got the engine put in, started it up, found that the timing chain on that engine was just rattling around. So they had to take that engine out and send it back.
Oh.
Was it a new engine or a junkyard engine?
Used engine.
Oh, okay.
My question is, was it worn or did somebody just not loop it right to get it to fit?
So it's under warranty.
Yeah.
The engine she's getting is under warranty. It's only got 55,000 miles on it. So we had two options. We could either get a used engine or we could get one of the remanufactured engines, which, from what we were told by a couple different people, go with save your money, go with the used. It'll probably last longer than the remanufactured. Because even though the remanufactured comes with a 3-year warranty, it'll probably die within those 3 years, and they will find every excuse in the book not to honor the warranty. So
that's when you just send it to machine shops, they fix it.
Yep.
So they got the engine in and put it in. Mechanic started it. Timing chain was rattling all over the place, I guess, and they shut it off. When, well, can't get rid of this one. And apparently the mechanic was not happy because
No.
No.
No, they don't. They don't like changing an engine to begin with,
and
and
having
having to do
twice.
it. Yeah. And see, you used to, they would set the car up to where, you could start the engine and hear it run.
Mm-hmm.
Now they disable all that stuff. They cut all that wires and stuff before it ever hits the yard.
Mm-hmm.
So it won't run. So, it's a pig in a poke.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're getting.
Well, the company they got it from, that they're
Yeah.
sending the engine back to, is actually repairing it on their dime.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, not for that company, because they're going to have to break it apart and replace the timing chain or the worn gear or whatever is making it rattle.
Yep.
They'll send it to a machine shop. What they should have done to begin with. Now, what happened to the original engine? It just
Valve. She was on her way to work, and check engine light came on and started flashing, and some other little error message came up on the screen, and limped it over to Firestone. They ran a diagnostic, and it said misfire on one of the cylinders. So first thing they did was replace the spark plugs, because 9 times out of 10, misfire is going to be spark plug related. Change the spark plugs, fire it back up, clear the code, fire it up, misfire. All right. Run a compression test on that cylinder, no compression.
bent valve.
Yep. So it was replace the engine.
I'd have just changed the head.
Well, that's if the valve dropped and didn't do any damage. But that her engine already had just shy of 100,000 miles on it.
It was just broke in.
Hey, Chris.
It was more than just broke in, because you got to figure that's 100,000 hard miles. Because being out on doing road construction with it, that's not just the everyday, I'm getting on the interstate and getting off the interstate and merging with traffic. It's I'm at a dead stop and I'm flooring it to merge in from, the work site.
All right. Dan, if I'm not back, go ahead and wrap the show up in a few minutes. I got to go down the hall.
Okay, I do too, actually. If you want to go ahead and hit the end stream, my bladder would be infernally grateful.
Yeah, because I can't do it.
Yeah, well, I can't. It ain't my bladder.
Oh.
All right. Let's just say a quick good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
We got to go. Bye.
I have slept the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up, up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, when never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand and touched the face of God.